everybody, this is XXX Sonic Fable, XXX, and today I am here to talk about two games that are a decade old. They're both the decade-old games. This is a kind of a late review, but I just got the second one, the one that's lesser known, which I will be talking about. That, of course, I will be sharing my honest opinion about both of them because, well, I'm a trustworthy person. What can I say? And I just want to get my honest opinion out because, a random guy, you see on YouTube makes a random review. Maybe he's got the best opinion. But they both are, they're games. They're games that you'll be able to play. Maybe not for a $60 purchase. Maybe for a $20 purchase. I'm starting to think of numbers right there. But trust me, I definitely have to talk about these games. First up, we have, yeah, that's right, I have to look. We have Duke Nukem Forever for the Xbox 360. Now, a lot of people are getting shit about this game, and I can see why. But I don't know if it deserves the scores it's been receiving lately. Like, fucking that one gaming website gave this game a 0. To me, a 0 is when you put it in, you can't even get past the main menu. That's a 0 to me. This is definitely above a 0. But this doesn't mean it's one of the top games. I know this, but the only reason why this is a problem because this has been in development for a while, but it's been tough for them. They didn't have like a time to just play the game. They always had to switch game engines, switch developers. It just was so much trouble for them to make this game. I can honestly say, if this game came out a couple of years later and they were working on it, this probably could have been one of the best games ever made. But, right now we have this. But, you know what? They just wanted it out. That's it. What can I say? Straightforward, the story. Aliens are coming back. Duke has to stop them. They're stealing our babes. Our upsides. The story is okay. It's a Duke Nukem game. What else can you get? Your Duke is still funny as ever. You got some great ass catchphrases. Let's see, a multiplayer. Even though it's kind of laggy and it doesn't look that good, it's fun. And that's what I play games for fun. Not because if I find them good or not. I play them for fun. And Duke to me was fun. This was what this game was. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was fun. It's a fun experience to play with. Now, of course, for the Xbox 360, the graphics are just they're all over the place. Got all these graphical problems. But if you're gonna play this game, play it on PC. That's the rule. Play this on PC. And trying to think of other things because I haven't played this game in a little bit because I've been working on the other one. But overall, this game wasn't that bad. But I remember now. They don't all just. It's not just running and gunning, and it's about 13 hours long. It's not all running and gunning. You have driving stages. You have this one of the missions is a strip club. And it's just so fun. So overall, I would give this about a 5.5 for the Xbox 360 version. A 5.5. I have played a little bit of the PC version, way better. That version will get me about a 6.5. It'd be raised a little bit more, because they have better graphics and all that. You know, it's not that laggy in multiplayer. And the loading screens. Definitely the loading screens are a lot quicker on PC. On Xbox, they take like 4 hours. So if you get it on Xbox, save this to your hard drive. It'll go a lot faster. Alright. Now I need to turn around and put this in. Alright, and our second game is Alice Madness Returns. The original one came out in 2001. This is 10 years old exactly. But cool thing about this is if you buy it new, you get the first game for free. Yep. But if you get it rental, you have to pay $10 for it, which I would say is good, but you're gonna need it if you're trying to get 1,000 in this, because you need to play the first game. It's got 6 achievements in there for about 100 gamer score. Yeah. So if you're trying to get all the achievements or trophies, you're gonna have to buy the first game for 800 Microsoft points, or about like $10 for PSN. Anyway, story. Alice has been in crazy. Well, not crazy. She's just been her life's been normal after she left the asylum. You know, she lived at an orphanage for 10 years, and but recently in the game, you start having panic attacks, and all of a sudden you go back to Wonderland, but it's just destroyed. It's being torn up, you know, and the Wonderland in here is in her mind. It's not like a rabbit hole or anything. It's in her mind. So think about it. If you're gonna be thinking about it, don't think about her as going in a hole, because the first time you go into Wonderland, a hole opens up under you. So don't think it's a hole. It's in her mind. But the whole time you're playing this, you're looking at it. The graphics are just beautiful. I mean, when the colors of Wonderland shine, and when the gore is beautiful too. Gameplay is pretty straightforward. You know, it's just, you know, you get the. I'm trying to remember what the blade's called. The Vorpal blade, which is your knife. I like that about the two. They gave them a really cool name for the weapons you have in the game. You get the Vorpal blade, and then you get the Hobby Horse for your heavy attack, and then for your like gun weapon, you get a pepper grinder. But the only problem, the pepper grinder is a little problem for me. You should upgrade that first if you actually are gonna upgrade your weapons and decide. Pepper grinder first, because the pepper grinder overheats. It's not like an ammo. That's the good part. It doesn't run out of ammo, but it overheats easily. So when you're shooting, you gotta be careful. And then your last weapon's a teapot, and a teapot dreidel, which is a cannon. It's basically a grenade launcher cannon. But no, that's what makes games fun. Now, this game is an action platform with extra platforming. Because you will be doing a lot of jumping and running and opening doors and trying to get puzzles. Why am I trying to open the disc? Anyway, but the platforming is because the problem, okay, they mix it up because you have this shrink ability, and you can shrink smaller. You can see invisible platform. Sometimes the platforms, you'll get screwed up because you can't remember where the platforms exactly are, especially if they're moving like straight forward or side to side. And the jumping, sometimes the jumping doesn't work. Sometimes because you have a hover ability and you have a triple jump, you can go jump, 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 and then hover, and then you can jump some more a little bit. But sometimes, I don't know if it was the controller or not, but sometimes the jump will just stop and you will fall. Best thing about the falling though, you don't lose any damage whatsoever. You just land back on the ledge you were at. Actually, it kind of got glitchy there too. It sometimes made me go to the area I was supposed to go to next, which is kind of thankful, but I only fell once though, so it's like, okay, I guess it's free for me. Or in the other case, I land on that platform I was supposed to go into, and it sends me way back, which is stupid. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, at least you can't really die that much. The only time you really die is during combat, but it's no big deal. What else can we talk about? The story. amazing. I gotta say, for a game I actually played the first one on, this is a really good sequel, even though it's 10 years in development. What else can I say about this? The fourth level is the fourth chapter. These are in chapters. The fourth chapter is the best by far. You get to go visit an old friend. I'm just gonna say that all because I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You get these insane costumes that after the game they actually give you abilities. But I say download the DLC ones because the DLC ones actually have way cool abilities. And one more thing. Trying to remember. Let's see. Oh, the last boss fight. That was too easy. All I'm gonna say is you only have to hit him twice basically, but that's it. I was kind of disappointed, but you know, that was like the only thing I was really disappointed in. Other than other than the camera, because the camera sometimes gets in the way, which is like a major downer if you're playing an action platform game. That's like that brings you down a lot for my scale. But yeah, this Alice is definitely better than Duke Nukem. For a decade sequel, this is better. This is definitely better for a decade sequel. Would I give this? I'd probably give this an 8. An 8. This is definitely above average, but there's those problems that are just like that bring it down. That just bring down the score. But there's a lot of more positives than negatives in this. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed my review. I'm gonna try to bring you more recent reviews. If I can actually get my hold on games soon. I put a lot of pre-orders on GameStop right now. I have like 10 games coming. Actually 12. Mass Effect 3, which is gonna definitely be later. I actually have the list right here. Hold on. Alright. Mass Effect 3, Assassin's Creed Revelations, BioShock Infinite, Batman Arkham City, Battlefield 3, the new Legend of Zelda game, Gears of War 3, Silent Hill Downpour, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, Overstrike, which we will find out later when that's coming out, and Modern Warfare 3. But hopefully, at least I hope half of those games aren't shit. Alright though, thank you for watching, because you guys are the best if you do. I enjoy all the feedback I've been getting lately. Thank you to all those people that have said some great things to me and have given me ideas over the past couple of weeks. You know, it's finally good to be back. You know, I'll try to put up a video whenever I can. I'm just summer. It's fucking crazy. Not as crazy as Alice though. I mean, if you want a crazy game, go play Alice. If you want a shooter that brings up puzzles and stuff, it's got a modern. It's like the 90s games though. Go play Duke Nukem. You know, a weekend rental for Duke. I would say about wait until Alice gets about like $40. That's definitely worth Alice. The $60 purchase would be about a 9. But you know, have fun, play games. Go outside after. Don't be one of those people that just stay indoors the whole day. You know. But I hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.